Mayor Michael Bloomberg did a news conference late last night. We hopefully will have some early morning words from him.
On a lighter note,
yes.
To keep things interesting, I believe we have an early bird don't call us, we'll call you request. I think, is this Jeff on the phone? Okay, we got a request from Jeff to call him, and here we go. Jeff?
Yep, I'm here.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, where are you calling from, Jeff?
Canastota, New York.
So now, have you gotten hit by any of that weather yet?
No, we just had a little wind, that's it.
Really? Well, it's coming, from what I understand.
Now, Canastota, New York, that sounds like there's got to be a summer camp there.
What?
It just sounds like the name of a summer camp. Here I am at Camp Canastota.
I was just thinking that.
Man, me too. What's the closest?
Bob's being lying to me here.
What's the closest major city to you, Jeff?
Syracuse.
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 Beautiful Syracuse.
So there's no camp there, Jeff?
No, the Boxing Hall of Fame's here.
Oh, no kidding.
Oh, is it really?
You trying to start something? Is that what you meant by that?
I wouldn't mess with it.
You want to box me?
Maybe he's the curator.
Yeah. Need to get hit in the head here.
Now, I did not see your letter. It was a don't call us, we'll call you request. What do you want to hear?
Mr. Obvious, of course. The costume for Halloween.
Okay.
Of course.
Oh,
well, of course.
It's obvious.
The fabulous Mr. O with Halloween. What is it, a day away here?
It is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
tomorrow night. I'm guessing for a part of the country. I don't think the East Coast is going to have much of a Halloween.
Yeah. Now, are you going to be passing out candy, Jeff?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Have you already bought it?
You sound happy about it.
So, usually Wednesday nights is bowling night. I mean,
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
All right.
Jeff, did we wake you up?
Not at all.
Oh,
Okay.
All right, good.
You sound like Bob, you had a question. I'm sorry.
I was just wondering what flavor of candy are you handing out to the kiddies tomorrow?
The expensive stuff, that's what she buys all the time.
Is that right?
Oh, wait a minute.
You kind of sound...
You just can't stop her, can you, Jeff?
You sound really resigned and irritated. And
Now, Jeff, I have a question for you.
She does.
I have a question for you. When you get into downtown Syracuse, when you ever go to downtown Syracuse, do you sometimes cross the street without looking just because she might be there?
That's not
Sometimes, maybe.
Sometimes, maybe. Maybe we should play a
I
little.
didn't think I'd laugh that
Mr.
much
Obvious.
this morning, Jeff. Thank you.
That's why I love this feature. Well, Jeff, I'm glad things are going so well.
Here's a request especially for you.
Hey, Jeff, thanks very much for listening.
Thanks, Jeff.
Bye, Jeff.
Best of luck. I hope you don't get hit too hard from the weather, okay?
All right, thank you, guys.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Great. Here we go. By special request to Jeff Valkenburg of Canastota, New York.
Welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. Welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I am your host, Mr. Obvious. A very special show today. It's our October special. We celebrate Halloween. Ooh. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hi, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to say right off the bat, I listen to your show all the time.
Oh, thanks so much.
I am totally an avid listener.
Have you called the show before?
I'm sorry, what was that? I wasn't listening.
Never mind. How can I help, caller?
Well, yeah, Mr. Obvious, first I need to give you a little background on the situation.
All righty.
Well, my family loves Halloween.
Uh-huh.
You might say we're kind of fanatics about it.
I see.
And, well, we're always coming up with different costumes, and we really try to make them pretty authentic.
Anything worth doing is worth doing right, caller.
You said it, Mr. Obvious. Well, anyway, my problem concerns my son.
What's the problem, caller?
Well, he wants to go trick-or-treating this year as a princess.
Did you say a princess, caller?
Yeah, I sure did, Mr. Obvious.
And that worries you, caller?
Well, yeah, kind of, Mr. Obvious.
I see. Because you think he might be having a gender identity crisis. Perhaps you fear that this is an early indication that he might be leaning toward a certain so-called alternative lifestyle. Don't worry, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes?
I hadn't really thought much about that.
Well, what's the problem then?
Well, it's the cost, Mr. Obvious.
The cost?
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't want to seem like a cheapskate, but I don't know if I can cough up $22,000 for a Halloween costume.
$22,000, caller? How is that possible?
Well, I've got it all figured out right here, Mr. Obvious. Numbers don't lie.
Well, why don't you run those numbers by me, caller?
All right, well, Okay, I figure it's going to cost $19 for a gown.
Mm-hmm.
$8 for one of those little plastic tiaras.
Mm-hmm.
And probably about $12 for some of those princess shoes.
Okay, caller, I can do that in my head. We're at $39.
That's exactly what I got.
Where's the other $29,961 come in?
Oh, well, yeah, that's for the sex change operation.
What? The sex change operation?
Yeah, it's pretty darn expensive, isn't it? I mean, personally, I think it's a jip. The doctor is out to get me.
Expensive? That's not the point, caller. You don't have to have your child surgically altered to enhance his Halloween costume.
You don't think so?
No, caller, I think it's you that evidently isn't thinking.
Well, so what do you advise, Mr. Obvious?
Well, buy him the little dress and the tiara and the shoes, but don't castrate him, for God's sake.
Okay, well, that helps.
I'm so glad, caller. Now, listen, one thing Mr. Obvious always likes to remind parents of is to make sure when your kids go trick-or-treating, you walk around with them. Had you planned on doing that, caller?
No, not really, Mr. Obvious.
Oh, why not, caller?
Well, I hate to complain, but I've only got one leg, so it can be kind of difficult to walk around, you know.
Oh, caller, I am sorry. How did you lose your leg? Was it an accident, an illness?
No, not really, Mr. Obvious. See, last Halloween, I dressed up as a pirate.
Oh, no, caller, please tell me you didn't.
Yeah, I cut off my leg.
You cut off your leg just for a Halloween costume?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a costume party, and there's a $200 prize for best costume. $200, Mr. O. That's nothing to sneeze at.
But you maimed yourself, caller. My land, don't you miss your leg?
Duh, Mr. Obvious. Of course I miss my leg. Actually, I think I miss my eye even more.
Oh, my goodness, caller, you cut off your leg and poked out your eye just to win $200.
Yeah. You know the funny thing, Mr. Obvious?
What?
I didn't even win.
You didn't win?
No. Stupid next-door neighbor won. He was dressed up as Henry VIII.
And he won?
No, actually, his wife won. She went as Anne Boleyn. Yeah, she never really lived to enjoy that $200 though. Man, what a mess! Pumpkins and I can't even talk about it. They did have some great orange cupcakes though.
Caller, and devoted listeners, I've never been happier in my entire life to say we're out of time. Until next time, this is Mr. Obvious reminding you, don't get carried away this Halloween.
What was that, Mr. Obvious? I wasn't listening.
Goodbye.